What's going on, boys and girls? Your boy Stanley Simmons back again with Stanley Simmons Reactions. And today, guys, we have another PayPal request from Emily, I believe it is from. And today she wants me to react to Katrina Velarde, Most Difficult Climaxes. Now, we know Katrina Velarde, again, one of the vocal greats of this generation. I tried the link that you sent me. I couldn't, the link didn't work, so I just searched up Katrina Velarde, Most Difficult Climaxes, and this was the video I seen. So hopefully this is the right video. You can let me know in the comments below. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get into it. We already know Miss Katrina Velarde is a GOAT of this generation. We already know she can kill pretty much any song that she sings, and so let's see what kind of difficult songs that that's incorporated into this video. Let's see if we got some Whitney, maybe some Mariah, some Celine. You know, let's just go ahead and get it and see. Okay, let's get it in 3, 2, 1, bam. Uh-oh. Wow. Right off the bat, the whistle note, man. Right off the bat. Man. Come on, Katrina. Transitions, come on, come on. Let's put it on pause, man. Let's just, right off the bat, we know, anyone that knows anything about singing knows that Mariah Carey, overall, the overall spectrum, has the most difficult songs to sing, because it's not, like this video said, it's not just about hitting the high notes or anything like that. You know, Mariah Carey is well known for her, well, I don't think she is well known for this, but this is something I constantly point out because people seem to overlook it. We always talk about the whistle register and stuff like that, but people don't realize her transitions are the most difficult. That's what makes her song so difficult. Not only the range required for a lot of these songs, like for instance, Vision of Love, where she just does an octave jump from chest to whistle in the beginning, and to be on pitch and stuff like that, but the seamless transitions back and forth from from chest to head or falsetto over and over and over. It's just very difficult to do that and land right in place, right on pitch, without being all over the scale. So that's very difficult to do, and that's only something that Mariah is capable of. So anyways, I'm going on a long tangent, but let's get back into the video. She's killing it so far. Sing. She just showing off now. Nice speed with those runs. Sing. And transitioning too, man. That's crazy. The falsetto to chest. Transition. beautiful. Sing this song. I remember this time when she was this performance. Ooh, she's got some nice mids, man. Better sing. The stamina. The unbelievable stamina to be way up there like that, phrasing very clearly, every single note, phrasing very clearly, supporting. I mean, and I don't know if you guys know this, but she's basically copied what's the woman's name? I can't think of her name. Y'all know the famous gospel singer. Y'all know, I can't think of her name right now, but she basically did her variation of the song. She which was in the early 2000s. She sung it exactly like she sung it. I really want to think of her name, but oh my God, y'all know what I'm talking. If you put in "I Believe I Can Fly" cover, hers is like the most famous. Yeah, she's a very famous singer from the early 2000s for gospel. But anyway, she copied her exact version of the song, and she did it justice. Because to me, when it comes to this song, that woman killed it. So to see Katrina Velarde copy that exact version, I already knew that she was going to be able to sustain it to the same ability as the woman I'm speaking about. She killed it. She absolutely destroyed it. I want to know her name, man. What is her name? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Just search the song and you'll know what I'm talking about. If I can figure out her name, I will include it. So I'll probably put it on screen right here. Let's get back to it.
There's a winner in you. There's a winner.
better wind that thing up. This is just ridiculous. I mean, this is ridiculous. I mean, just listen. It requires so much stamina to be able to support songs like this, to support notes like this, to just to just not breathe. The woman is not breathing at all, and she's flipping from register. She's using her melisma. She's doing all sorts of vocal trickery, if you may. And it requires, and again, not going off key, not being pitchy, not being flat. You know, she's right where she needs to be. And again, that's very difficult when you're singing songs of this caliber. Where, you know, if you're singing just a basic song like "Call Me Maybe" or something, something basic like that, or Adele, "Hello." You know, those are very basic, simple songs that don't require much effort. But when you're singing songs like this, where you're flipping registers, where you're transitioning, where you're using ridiculous melisma, it requires much more technical abilities to be able to support songs like this and not go all over the place. So obviously Katrina is crazy, and we already know that. So let's get back to it. That is ridiculous. That is extremely, extremely difficult. And it just goes to show you that she has an overall fantastic technique, because to be able to support that kind of that what she just did and sustain to that level. I mean, it's one thing to sustain a note for 5 seconds. It's another thing to sustain it for 25 seconds. And it's not, and what makes it more difficult, it's not a straight tone note, because if you lock in your technique, you get locked in, dialed in, you can support a note. Not saying everyone can support a 25-second note, but if you have decent control, good breath support, you can sustain a straight tone note or even a vibrato note. But to be able to go up and down, this is one phrase, up and down, a crescendo, and then sustain the note for the longest period of time at the end. You know, it wasn't just, belting one note and holding it. It was multiple things incorporated into this, which is way more difficult. And I don't know how she does it. I don't know how she just did that without losing any breath. I mean, her lungs, she must have 4 lungs or something. I don't know what's going on here. But let's get back into it. Good volume control here. Quick, I'm gonna put on pause real quick because I just thought about this. To me, this is very important for a singer to have great dynamics when it comes to singing. Volume control being one of them, because, for example, this is why I don't consider Jennifer Hudson, for example, as one of the greatest voices of this generation. Now she has a lot of natural talent that can put her at the very top. Like, for instance, her belting range is absolutely ridiculous. Nobody can touch her in this generation when it comes to belting range. She can. She's like just ridiculous. Her belting range, it never ends. But aside from a technical perspective on just support and stuff like that, and some of the issues she even still has to this day when it comes to what am I thinking of? Not support, but pitch and stuff like that. One of the other things, in my opinion, that makes you very important or makes you a very good singer is dynamics. Like I just said, able to not only sing loud and powerful, but to be able to use your volume control, sing softly. And that's just something Jennifer Hudson doesn't do, and a lot of singers don't do of this generation. So that's what I look for too, personally, from a personal perspective, when it comes to great singers, because it just really, when you're singing a powerful song, that's great and all, but you want some dynamics, and Katrina Velarde is obviously giving us that right now. So. Oh, I don't know. This is what, Fool Am I, or something like that? I think I remember seeing. Dang. You better use that melisma. Girl. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Part 2. Oh, that's. He's gonna make more. He's gonna continue the series. Man, that's cool. All right, that's the video, man. That's Katrina Velarde. Most difficult climaxes. Yeah, one thing I'm noticing, she loves to modulate too from the original key of the song. At the end, she loves to modulate. And she's just ridiculous. I mean, I don't really know what to say at this point. We all know that Katrina Velarde is one of the goods of this generation, along, like I said, with Morissette and others. Her melisma is ridiculous. Melisma, ridiculous runs. We all know it. I mean, the agility. Really the most impressive thing is her her breath support, man. To be able to, just to do the crazy stuff that she's doing with her voice, transitioning, using her agility, doing runs up and down the scale, but to do it with one breath. I mean, I've seen, it was one performance where she did a whole bunch of that stuff with one breath and then belted out, the rest of the song or the rest of the note, and held that note for like 20 seconds or 25. It was ridiculous. That is just ridiculous to have that kind of breath support. And again, not just straight tone, not just a vibrato held note, but to be going up and down the scale, to be doing all type of vocal trickery, and still sustaining it for that same length of time is absolutely absurd. So Katrina Velarde, I mean, I said it for years, man. Ever since I found out about her back in 2018 or whatever it was, I said she was one of the GOATs of this generation, because she's just doing stuff that I mean, I hate to bring names up, man. I really do, but just look at it. People talk about Adele is the greatest vocalist. Oh my God, Adele! Wow, she can sing Hello. I mean, if you just really compare apples to apples and put her next to Adele, I mean, think about it. What can Adele really do? She has a great tone. That's about it. She can do basic runs, what I call the 3-piece runs, the very basic runs. She's not doing complex runs. That's multi notes besides 3 notes. She's not running up and down the scale. She's not doing, what else can she can't, she's still having trouble, honestly, with support. I mean, she's having problems with support. She's having problems even still to this day with pitch. So she's still, I don't want to call her a basic singer, but she's still having problems with a lot of the basic stuff. And so you really can't compare her to someone like this. This is a whole nother category. I mean, even Ariana Grande is in a whole different category than Adele from a technical perspective. So, and this woman is in a different category than Ariana Grande. I mean, so just ridiculous. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe and join the family. If you want your reaction request put to the front line just like this one, make sure you check out my Cash App and my PayPal links in the description below. It's your boy Stanley Simmons with Stanley Simmons Reactions, and I'm out. Peace.